When HBO's The Last of Us returned for its highly anticipated second season, fans were eager to see how the show would adapt the emotionally devastating events of The Last of Us Part 2. With Kaitlyn Dever stepping into the pivotal role of Abby Anderson, the pressure was on for a flawless performance. But few viewers knew that Dever was fighting more than the infected during filming. She was battling a real-life spider bite that nearly derailed production. In a recent behind-the-scenes interview, Dever revealed that she was bitten by a spider shortly before filming a major scene. "It started out as just a little bump," she said. "But within a day or two, it got really swollen, red, and hot. And then it started to ooze. It was disgusting." The bite, located on her forearm, became so inflamed and visually distracting that it posed a continuity problem for the show's gritty and grounded visual style. Producers initially considered using makeup to conceal the wound, but that idea was quickly scrapped. "It looked way too grotesque for a simple cover-up," said series co-creator Craig Mazin. "We didn't want viewers distracted wondering what the heck was going on with Kaitlyn's arm. We had to go digital." As a result, the production team decided to use computer-generated imagery, CGI, to erase the spider bite entirely from the final footage. "We basically had to do digital cleanup on every close-up or medium shot that exposed her forearm," said VFX supervisor Alex Wine. "We digitally painted out the bite and replaced it with healthy skin texture. It was a surprisingly meticulous process, especially since we wanted it to be completely invisible to viewers." This isn't the first time a TV production has relied on visual effects for more than just monsters or explosions, but it's a rare case where CGI was deployed not to enhance a scene, but to neutralize an unexpected real-world issue. Kaitlyn Dever, who's known for her emotionally raw performances in projects like Unbelievable and Dopesick, never let the bite get in the way of her work. "I was definitely in some pain," she admitted with a laugh, "but hey, this is The Last of Us. There are worse things to deal with than a spider bite. Like clickers." The timing couldn't have been worse though. Dever's scenes were being shot on location in a rugged forested area outside Vancouver, and the production had a tight schedule to maintain. "We didn't have the luxury of pushing her scenes back," said Mazin. "So we just had to move forward and figure it out in post." Fans might be surprised to hear how often VFX are used in ways they'd never suspect. "There's this assumption that CGI is only for big-budget action or sci-fi moments," said Wine. "But the truth is, we use it all the time for small fixes, removing background crew reflections, smoothing out costume malfunctions, or in this case, healing a spider bite." Despite the ordeal, Dever took it all in stride. "At the end of the day, I'm just glad it didn't interfere with the story," she said. "Abby is such a physically intense role, and I didn't want anything, not even a creepy little spider, to pull people out of it." The role of Abby is one of the most controversial in video game history, and fans have been watching closely to see how HBO would bring her to life. Dever's performance has already been widely praised for its physicality, vulnerability, and grit. "Kaitlyn brought so much humanity to Abby," said Pedro Pascal, who plays Joel. "She had every reason to tap out when that bite got bad, but she just powered through. Total pro." "As for the spider, I never even saw it," Dever said. "But if it's still out there, I hope it's watching the show and realizing it almost ruined something really important."